What's up everybody, it's Pia. India is absolutely insane. Every corner you turn there's something totally different to see, different food to try, totally different vibes. And today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most beautiful parts of India, Jammu and Kashmir. Now I gotta be real with you, we're not going to Ladakh this time. But Jammu and Kashmir without Ladakh is still like stepping into a whole different world. We're talking stunning landscapes, incredible history, and experiences you won't find anywhere else. Seriously, get ready to be blown away. Alright, let's do this thing. First stop, Srinagar. This place is magical. We're talking stunning lakes, lush green gardens, and those iconic houseboats. Picture this. You wake up in the morning, the sun is just starting to rise over the mountains, and the air is crisp and clean. You step out onto the balcony of your houseboat, which is basically a floating hotel room, and you're greeted by the most incredible view of Dal Lake. I'm talking crystal clear water, colorful shikaras gliding across the surface, and the Himalayas in the distance. It's breathtaking, and the best part? You can actually stay in these houseboats. It's a total vibe. You can spend your days exploring the lake, visiting the floating markets, and just soaking up the beauty of Srinagar. One of the coolest things we did was take a shikara ride through the canals. You'll see these beautiful wooden bridges, traditional Kashmiri houses, and even floating gardens. And don't even get me started on the food. Kashmiri cuisine is next level. We're talking Rogan Josh Gushtaba and this incredible rice dish called Wazwan. Srinagar is seriously one of the most beautiful and peaceful places I've ever been. Next up, we're headed to Gulmarg, which is basically a winter wonderland. I'm talking snow-capped mountains, lush green meadows in the summer, and the world's highest golf course. Now, Gulmarg is known for its skiing. We're talking some of the best slopes in Asia, but even if you're not a skier, there's still plenty to do. You can take a gondola ride up to the Afrawat Peak, which offers incredible panoramic views of the Himalayas. Seriously, it feels like you're on top of the world. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go horseback riding or trekking. There are trails for all skill levels, so you can choose your own adventure. But let me tell you, the views from the top are worth every step. Whether you're into skiing, snowboarding, or just soaking up the scenery, Gulmarg is a must-visit destination in Jammu and Kashmir. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Chapter 3. Pahalgam, Adventure Time. Alright you guys, buckle up because we're about to get our adrenaline pumping in Pahalgam. This place is an adventure lover's paradise. We're talking whitewater rafting, trekking, and some of the most stunning scenery you've ever seen. First things first, we had to go rafting on the Litter River. Let me tell you, it was wild. The rapids were intense, the water was freezing cold, and we were soaked from head to toe. But it was an absolute blast. Definitely an experience I'll never forget. After we dried off, we decided to go for a trek. Pahalgam is surrounded by these incredible mountains, so there are tons of trails to choose from. We opted for a moderate hike that took us through forests, meadows, and even past a few waterfalls. The views were insane, but if you're not into extreme sports, don't worry. Pahalgam has something for everyone. You can go horseback riding, fishing, or just relax by the river and enjoy the scenery. And of course, no trip to Pahalgam is complete without visiting the Baitab Valley and Aru Valley. Pahalgam was definitely one of the highlights of my trip to Jammu and Kashmir. Chapter 4. Jammu City, Food Temples and Good Vibes. Alright guys, after all that adventure, it's time to refuel in Jammu City. This place is known for its delicious food, ancient temples, and vibrant culture. Get ready to indulge your senses. First things first, we had to hit up the local markets. The sights, the sounds, the smells, it's a total sensory overload in the best way possible. We're talking colorful spices, fresh produce, and street food vendors cooking up a storm. It's the perfect place to find unique souvenirs and experience the local way of life. And speaking of food, let's talk about the cuisine. Jammu is known for its rich and flavorful dishes like kalari kulcha, a traditional bread stuffed with spicy cheese, sund panjiri, a sweet treat made with roasted wheat flour, nuts, and sugar, and chole bhature, a hearty chickpea curry served with fried bread. Trust me, your taste buds will be thanking you. But Jammu isn't just about food. It's also home to some of the most beautiful and ancient temples in India. One of the must-visit temples is the Raghunath Temple, dedicated to Lord Rama. The architecture is absolutely stunning. And if you're looking for a little bit of everything, head to the Bahu Fort. Jammu City is a vibrant mix of history, culture, and delicious food. Chapter 5. Sonamarg, the Meadow of Gold. Last but not least, we're finishing our journey in Sonamarg, also known as the Meadow of Gold. And trust me, this place lives up to its name. We're talking rolling hills covered in wildflowers, sparkling glaciers, and a sense of serenity that's hard to put into words. One of the coolest things about Sonamarg is its proximity to the Zojala Pass, the gateway to Ladakh. Even though we're not going to Ladakh on this trip, it was still amazing to see the pass and imagine the adventures that lie beyond. But even if you don't venture further than Sonamarg, there's still plenty to keep you busy. You can go for a hike, try your hand at fishing in the Sind River, or just relax by the river and soak up the scenery. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go for a ride on a pony or a yak. One of the highlights of our time in Sonamarg was visiting the Tajiwas Glacier. You can actually walk right up to the glacier, which is a pretty incredible experience. Sonamarg is the perfect place to end your journey through Jammu and Kashmir. So there you have it, guys. That's a wrap on our epic adventure through Jammu and Kashmir. I hope this video has inspired you to add this incredible destination to your travel bucket list. If you've ever been to Jammu and Kashmir, let me know your favorite part in the comments below. See you in the next one.